In whatever you do.
Did you hear that?
In whatever you do.
In whatever you do.
This December.
Sorry. Can I interpret?
Yes.
Find Yoruba.
All right.
Nice one. I was ready to do this in church.
Oh yeah, now. In whatever you do.
Nínú gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń ṣe.
In whatever you do.
Nínú gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń ṣe.
In this December.
Nínú oṣù December yìí.
Don't let them pack you with madmen.
Why kọ́kọ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé rèé?
Let's watch this video.
Ìjọba sẹ́yìn. Kí ni wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Kí ni wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Kí ni wọ́n ṣe ẹkún bẹ̀sẹ̀? Àní gbogbo àgá ṣé ẹ bá rí pé ẹ̀ ń pariwo báyìí? Ìyẹn lè wá sójú mi wá wo ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo fi Ọlọ́run búra bí mo ti kúrò láti odò ọgbà nílé wa ni tí mo ti wá sí ojú ọ̀nù. Mo lè ti dójú ọ̀nù mo kàn ní bóyá wọnú ọkọ̀ wá. Mo ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Wọ́n máa ń nà mí ni. Mo kàn ní kí n wọnú ọkọ̀ ni. Mo dẹ̀ sí wọnú ọkọ̀ ni. Àwọn tí mo dẹ̀ bá nù ọkọ̀ ni. Mo dẹ̀ sí mọ́tò.
You just be explaining.
It's the fact that if you are calm when you're explaining,
they think you're drunks.
Why this guy slow like this? If you're explaining with passion,
you're too passionate for a normal human being.
They say they mistakenly rated and packed him alongside mad people, and now he's explaining that he's not mad.
How can you explain that you are not mad if you're in that situation?
Okay, yeah. When I saw the video, there was this research I've heard about. I went to make a research about it.
Yeah.
Dr. Rosenhan. Yeah, Rosenhan. In 1973, he made an experiment. He called it the third experiment. He gathered a group of people, told them to act like they were not normal, just to be admitted as insane people. So when they get into the psychiatric ward, they were going to behave normal. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So when they got into the psychiatric ward, everything they did from, like, as a normal person, the nurses were saying, these guys are not normal. These guys are not normal. These guys are not normal. So there was another doctor that said, no, bring them to my hospital. I will find
what is wrong.
Those people. So after like a whole process of admitting people, he now told the doctor that, okay, he has found 5 people that were normal, that they were not insane. The doctor now told him that, no, I did not send any fake insane people to your side. Do you get it? So it's just to prove that even yourself, the people that you call sane, they're actually insane because I did not send any fake insane people. That's so insane. Crazy. So if they pack you with mad people, just know that there is no hope for you.
Either you go low or you go high.
If you carry high pitch, you go tell yourself, oh, this guy.
Alpha, relax.
If you go low, you're like, why this guy did low today like this? And that is why when you are drunk, you say, I'm not drunk now. But then when they look you like, say, oh, but you just carried your leg now. You not go feel explain. Oh, you've not experienced being drunk before. So to the same people,
welcome.
I also believe that there's no insane person watching us. To the same you that is watching us, I want to tell you, welcome to another beautiful episode of the WHOT podcast.
The last official episode of the WHOT podcast.
Can you see that? Today we don't have any guests. It's just me, Spike.
And me, David Olaimeka.
We feel very emotional. We feel like this year has been a lot.
Welcome to the last official episode of the year 2025, guys. Compliment of the season. I dove my heart for you guys.
Well, as much as I would like to feel emotional, I mean, it's the season, Christmas season. I might. You don't buy chicken.
More chicken is expensive.
You know why you guys buy them early so you go rare and small.
I don't buy them for August now.
Reality. I made that mistake.
So there's no point buying now. There's no point buying now.
We just buy frozen food like that, Jerry.
Yeah, let's buy that for you.
So
half a kilo, 5,000 naira.
Half a kilo.
Yeah.
Okay, not true. Buy chicken wings. We'll put out for stew. Now it's still the season now.
And that's more.
Pumps.
Big pumps.
So guys, welcome back to another beautiful episode of the WHOT podcast. And you know what we do on this show now? This is where we talk about what is hot. As the hot, you go carry call your table, say, Agbo, there's a gist or a new gist in town. Very good. Do that sound again. And I will not cue in this video that I saw online. Do that sound again.
It's
In
not.
fact, it feels weird.
It's not a brand.
It's not. So, guys, let's watch this video together.
Murife, don't run.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
The second one.
Wait. Fire! What the? This video reminds me of when we were doing police and thief, like back in secondary school. Or all those ID that you have to go and pick someone.
Yeah, bro.
Guy, what is this?
I think even as a cop member, during my time, I literally like did better than this. I don't know who. The second video, please. Why is that one crossing his leg? Oh, okay, they are creating content. See that cameraman there? Who is that last guy? Who is that last guy? Sorry, who is that last guy?
Guy, just fucking sleep. just go to your house and get a bed. And
Nah.
surprising thing is that it was the SSA on media to the governor of Enugu State that posted this thing. The Enugu State Forest Guard has upgraded, armed with more advanced weapon, professionally trained. Guy, please now, stop it.
She says you want to use content and kill us in this country.
It's a new combat kit, improved welfare, higher morale. I mean, just look at this guy that is about to sleep. Where is the morale here? He says, you want them in the bush? We'll gladly share more videos soon.
You want?
I don't know, he just tells us that this is the country where we are in. Everybody in our content
Creator.
Everybody in our content creator. Yeah, like we said earlier, that this is the final episode for the year officially. But there are going to be various videos that will also come after this.
Yeah,
Like, we're not going to stop.
We keep shooting for you guys.
We love creating. We love you guys, and we will still keep doing what you guys love to see from us. On the notification bell, subscribe to our YouTube channels and follow us on all social media platforms. It's not very difficult now.
At all.
Is it?
At all. You
Is
spent
it?
how many months on our page and you still not hit subscribe? Why?
I mean, even if you are just saying this for the first time,
Yeah, for first timers, welcome.
like, we love you more. You know when you go to church?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh, take us, shift to the back. First timers, you're welcome. Thank you for joining.
To start with, Emeka, I want to ask you one question, one very beautiful question. How do you sum up 2025 creating content for our fans?
I think the hardest part of this year for me was actually like having to show up daily. Yeah, bro. See, consistency is not about like it being daily. If it's 3 times a week, make sure you are doing that 3 times a week for the next 52 weeks. If it's once a week, make sure you are doing once a week for the next 52 weeks. There's a particular time we were shooting videos and we were dropping them like 3 times a week when we started. Now we are doing daily. We are shooting daily, releasing on YouTube. After this episode, we are shooting special videos again. And we are definitely going to be giving our fans back to back. We are not resting throughout the Christmas season.
Now, like you speaking about it now, it reminds me that it's been a lot of work.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. To whom much followers is given, much is expected.
Well.
The words of Professor D.A.V.I.D.
David Olayimika,
Sharp,
2025.
inside brackets. It's all.
Guy, I would say this year, one word has been grateful. Because we started this like let's just start it. And like you said, much followers. We've gathered a lot of support from.
Yeah.
And I'm just very grateful. Yes, I'm grateful to the fact that you also had the energy. I've also had the energy. We've gone 12 months doing this, guy.
You didn't miss any episode.
Did I? No. Did I? Wait. No, I didn't.
Locked in.
Ashiri.
To wrap up the year, we'll be tabling several topics that caught our eyes during this week. And for me personally, the matter of Aunty Esther and the 30 million saga where she refused blood transfusion that was needed for her own well-being. Crazy. We'll be tabling that and we'll be definitely be dissecting that. And also, the trauma cycle of suffering in Nigeria. If the elders did it suffering, we also must do it suffering. That cycle, that's to break. We need to break it. And on this podcast, That's where the breaking starts. Those two for me.
Okay. That's a lot though.
That's a lot.
Because it's 30 December, yeah, and I know this is a time that entertainers want to give out their best to entertain people because, holiday period now. So I've been saying a lot on Nollywood and we have to talk about it. We need to talk about Nollywood.
Definitely.
It's been on my mind for a while, but I know that today I will pour out my mind. Yes, I am nobody, but I want to believe that I'm speaking on behalf of so many Nigerians that have beef or that appreciate whichever angle that you are coming from. Congratulations to you, but me, I will say my own mind, And also, we'll be talking about one of them, one of these Nollywood celebs, Bimbo Akintola, that talked about the fact that people bullied her into supporting Tinubu.
Really?
Like, because she saw the bullying, she supported Tinubu.
Funny.
Yeah, and also how we also like to act like we have memory loss when we talk about political things in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Problems that we know that, or let me just say random things that happen in the country, that when the now table is before us, we now act like hypocrites. We be like, say, man, no deal. Do you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, just those few things, and I think we're good.
Donors rallied. Money poured in excess of 30 million naira. But here's where the trick comes in. She's a Jehovah's Witness. And their doctrine says no blood transfusion. Now, fundraiser stepped back and many donors got confused and angry.
I don't get it. Why did she refuse the blood transfusion?
Because according to my research,
right,
and asking from a few Jehovah's Witnesses,
okay,
according to Acts chapter 15, verse 29, the scripture does not allow them to accept blood transfusion.
Wow.
Abstain from blood.
Okay, so that's what the scripture said.
Yeah.
Abstain from blood.
Yeah. And they took that hook, line, and sinker.
Wow. So, okay, what if she took the blood transfusion? What would have happened?
Now, that's where the consequences come in. As a Jehovah's Witness, you are going to be disfellowshipped. Friends and families will cut you off. So, if you go get a blood transfusion,
all right,
come back from the hospital, the house that you left or the home you left behind is going to no longer exist.
Okay, so let me get the story straight. Aunty Esther is sick at the moment.
Yeah.
People rallied up and got her 30 million naira.
Yeah.
For treatment. But she needed to take a blood transfusion.
Yeah.
So she rejected it.
Exactly.
Did she reject the money?
No.
Okay, so let me get this straight. After raising the money for her, she did not. But she just told them that I cannot do blood transfusion.
Yes, because my doctrine does not accept that.
Oh, okay. So she wanted to save herself other ways.
Yeah, of which there are actually alternate ways that can actually help her, but they'll be slower, costlier, and might not even work for her. Basically, a lot of doctors have been consulted, experts in the area, oncologists, and they've checked what can be done, and blood transfusion is like the best way for this to be done. And she had decided that I'm not doing it. It's against my doctrine as a Jehovah's Witness.
Wow.
And yes.
So now that's the reason why she's having a lot of backlash because of her faith.
Yep.
Oh, this one is very, very difficult though.
Very, very
difficult. So I want to put myself in her shoes here.
Okay.
30 million naira is a lot of money.
A lot.
And aside from the money, your health is also very, very paramount to you. I mean, maybe very more important than 30 million naira to her. So if she's choosing not to take blood transfusion, guy, I think it's going to be a very difficult decision for her to take, unlike what people are making it look like. Because you're saying give us back our money. Because when you look at Aunty Esther now, I believe she should be 50, 55, maybe close to 60. And all her life, I want to believe that she's been a Jehovah's Witness. So if she's faced with a sickness now that warrants her to go against the doctrine she's always believed, I think it's not going to be a decision she's going to take very easily. To also think that, I mean, it's faith, it's religion. She might think temptation is in the Bible. She might think this is just, look at the story of Job. This is just our own temptation. This is a cross that she needs. Yeah, because now I'm seeing her faith being questioned. Her doctrine being questioned. And it's now, will you take the money? Will you do blood transfusion? Will you take the blood? Or hold on to your belief?
I want us to watch a quick video of Aunty Esther begging for people to help her. Just a few seconds of the video, 13 seconds. Yeah.
How can we eat to the internet?
Wow.
She was really in tears.
200
She was really in tears. So you would wonder that somebody being in so much pain, this is a matter of life and death.
Yeah.
Yeah. What could stop you from actually taking the help that people have given you?
I just told you now.
Actually, losing your life. So you take the help or you lose your life. Pick one.
It's not going to be a very easy decision for her. Because I just told you that this is someone that she's challenged with going against what she strongly believes in.
Okay.
And this belief doesn't just end when your life ends. There's an afterlife attachment to the belief. So if you want to enjoy your afterlife, you have to stay true to the belief.
So is this faith? Is this faith? Are we saying this is faith?
From what I've seen, this is faith. She wants to leave. She has asked for help. She wants to get alternatives. Yes, the alternatives will not work. Let me just be sincere. Will not work.
Yeah.
Or may not work. I'm not God. But people are saying, like, from what you narrated, people are saying, no, if we want to give you this money, you must take this proper step. She's telling you that step you're telling me to take is against what I believe in. Is against, yes, it is questionable, but I'm just looking at from my own point of view, it is going to be a very, very difficult,
very, very
decision to take.
But do people have the right to be angry? Because I feel like I have the right to be angry by all ramifications. If I give you money, and I try to help you, you tell me you want to use this money to buy food. A random person meets me on the road. Oh, I'm trying to get food.
Okay.
And I give you the money, and I see you go to buy weed with it, and I see you smoking. I have every right to be angry. Coming to shoot today, traveling, I met a particular boy on the road. He was dressed in school uniform, and then he asked me for money. And I'm like, why are you not in school? Because what's the time? You should be in school already. Why not in school? And he said, oh, he did not eat last night.
Okay.
So I just removed cash from my hand and I gave it to him. Now I'm expecting that, you go to wherever it is you can eat and then go to school. Yeah. Now imagine I meet that boy on the road, branching a Best Naija shop. Using my money to play 2 odds. Yeah. Now, the odds are that...
And it's all about odds to him too. It's all about odds to him too.
The odds are that I'm going to get mad. Okay. And if the money is with him at that point, I can ask him for the money back. So I believe any Nigerian that has donated any money to this woman, not seeing her take the proper steps, should ask for their money back. They have the right to be angry.
You're right, because there are other people that need help also.
Exactly
that
what
are even
Nigerians
ready
are saying.
to go through the proper way of getting help, that is through the medical line, without any form of bias, which is their faith, taking other steps. Like, they are ready to go to this hospital and actually take up the help that Nigerians are rendering. Now, there's you on the other hand. 30 million is a lot of money. I mean, there are people that are challenged with financial problems of 2 million, health problems that financial capacity of 2 million, 3 million will solve. Yeah. And this is 30 million naira that has been raised in about a week, you said.
A lot of people have come online. A lot of people have come online, and they have said, oh, our body, our rules. Our money, our rules. They are not wrong.
It's difficult to.
No, nobody is forcing her to take up the treatment. But the point is, the 30 million naira has to be released back to the public, or to help other people that actually need the help. Yeah. Now that brings me into another dimension of the topic where I think, should your faith and medicine have a place where they are like extremely separate? Because where do we actually draw the line between your faith and medicine? A lot of doctrines and a lot of things that we see that are not even healthy, that are done by cultural harmful practices, that are done by religious harmful practices, that are not healthy. We'll talk about them in a jiffy. But then, where do we actually draw the line between faith and medicine? Because I've seen religious doctrines and cultural practices that have cost people their lives. For instance, A woman goes to the hospital to give birth. She's been told she has to give birth via CS.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to agree because her doctrine says giving birth through CS is forbidden. That she has to give birth.
I've heard stories like that before.
Yeah, she has to give birth the normal way.
Yeah.
Now, she's angry and says she's going to fate it. She leaves the hospital to go to church. While having pregnancy complications, the husband carries her out of the hospital to the church or to a midwife and they start sprinkling her water.
Oh.
Just because they believe.
There's a name they call those...
Yag baby.
Yag baby.
Yeah. For those that don't understand Yoruba, a midwife is called Yag baby.
Yeah.
Now take her to an Yag baby for her to be conceived by the gods or to the church, for her to be conceived miraculously. Where do we actually draw the line?
Guy, it's really difficult. But I think personally for me, anything that becomes illogical, I draw the line there. Do you understand? And yes, it is very, very difficult because you're talking about faith of people. You're talking about people's belief. Something they've held on for as long as they've been alive.
30 plus years.
And they believe, yes, and religion is so perfect that there is the concept of temptation. That you believe, or concept of
trials and tribulations.
Trials and tribulations that warrant you to, that challenges your faith. They're not actually that, okay, this is the way you believe. Sure, you really believe him, maybe you don't believe him. So it is when you get to that point that you're not like, should I faith this? Or I mean, doctrine, I beg, just hold up, wait. Make I still deliver this baby first. I go ask for forgiveness of sin. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You speaking about trials and tribulations, I would like to ask you, if you are kidnapped and you are given the choice to either deny Jesus or you die.
Guy. Deny Jesus or die?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not denying Jesus.
So you are dying.
All right. I'm not also dying. Like, let me analyze it to you.
You this lawyer.
Because
Lawyer Spike.
Now, this is where my personal belief and different doctrines now come into play. I believe the fact that I want to live another day doesn't make me less of a Christian. I mean, God, I have dreams I've not fulfilled. And God has not told me that it's my time yet. So now, do you now blame Aunty Esther?
Nobody blames her. Nobody blames her.
It's just like, but to me, yeah, I would save myself from that situation. I want to leave.
Definitely, I am dying.
Because you are dying.
I am dying, definitely. There's no way I'm going to deny Jesus.
What if the person is, I mean, I don't, guy.
If the apostles and the apostates could actually die for Jesus, I mean, I'm dying for Jesus.
Peter did not die.
Eh?
After denying Jesus, he did not die now. So, as much as you have biblical proof or evidence or backing, Peter did not deny Jesus 3 times.
Jesus told Peter, upon this rock I will build my church.
I read the Bible.
Peter had done, that covering from way before.
Wait, you sabi how my name finish?
What are you?
Pet Spike. But yeah, that was just. I think it's very difficult. It's very
difficult.
Like you said, you would choose to die.
Yeah.
Now this Aunty Esther, although she's not willing to choose to die, but the choices she's making is pointing to the fact that she wants to die. And yes,
she wants to lose her life.
She's pointing to the fact that she wants to lose her life because of what she believes in, just like you have said, but you've painted it in a very different scenario. Now there is an option for you to leave. Take these things. We have seen several doctrines. I'll tell you a story of someone I knew. We used to see her as big sister in the hood, big sister in church, and something like that. And I remember that growing up, all of a sudden they announced her death. And every other person was saying that her parents denied her hospital care. They denied her drugs. They didn't believe in the use of drugs. They wanted to faith it. And they lost that child. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is faith. And to us, it didn't make sense. Because I believe that every solution you have, now this is to talk about medicine, it was given to you by God. So if you have a very deep understanding of what you serve is, what doctrine is, you understand that God even gave us Agbo Atiba. They will tell you medicine, that these are herbs. Bro, the drug now waiting. Is it not from the natural resources that God created? They didn't create the drugs out of nothing. They didn't create blood transfusion out of nothing. They didn't create a lot of things out of nothing. God created these things. I mean, you wear clothes because they were created from natural resources. So why will you now deny yourself of what God has set
for you
that, okay, option?
Be fruitful and multiply.
A deeper understanding of what the Bible has said that even the things that I've created, multiply them for your own use. Be fruitful and multiply. Do you understand? So, although it is very difficult, because it will get to a point whereby you have to like test your faith, but at the same time, do not deny believing in what God has created. Let me just put it like that.
Pastor, sir.
That is how you can completely exercise your faith, by not denying the access God has given to you. Now, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Christian, whether you are a traditionalist,
okay,
whatever doctrine that you believe in, as far as the doctrine is telling you to believe in God, you must also understand that everything that you see around has been created by God to help you. You get why you dey chop now? Because God has created plants that we can eat. So if you have health challenges, agbo the way they cure jedi now. You get some jedi where they hold me. I get one woman. Sorry about me forming jet lion. If I don't drink normal one day, my back will go straight. Trado medicine is there. There are options, but when you have a better option, and this is where teaching, learnings need to come in place. You'll be surprised that even literate people are still under the bounds of doctrines and. So it's very difficult. Yeah, like I said, it's very difficult. But you must get to a stage whereby you must believe that everything God has created is also to help you.
It's also for your own good. And I'll even like step in to say that spiritual discipline is actually not a death sentence. Because most of the time when people are trying to discipline people spiritually, e.g. a particular pastor saying that, oh, do not eat pepper for so number of days, for 21 days during your fasting. It might not apply to every single person in the church. Some of you actually need to actually take in pepper. Some of you are lactose intolerant, but then the first thing you want to take in the morning is pap and milk. Because your pastor, whenever he's on the spiritual journey, it's pap and milk he takes. Now you land in the hospital. All these doctrines and all these little things that happen, you just have to know your religion, your faith, your doctrine,
and have
for
sense.
yourself.
Have sense.
And have sense. I'll read a particular tweet from somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, this person said, doctrines are man-made. Bro, MFM in Nigeria is against wearing trousers. Meanwhile, outside the country, members wear thermal tight trousers.
You want to wear skirts inside code? You know how many trousers they wear? Funny how they don't just stop at one. They go wear tights. After we don't wear tights, wear normal trouser, wear jean, come wear cargo pants. Just because of the code.
And he said, make everybody just deceive themselves. That is somebody that already knows that these doctrines are man-made. It does not affect our spirituality and affect how we see ourselves. This story has moved far beyond one woman refusing blood. Now, it's a reflection of church doctrines, a reflection of personal autonomy, it's a reflection of donation ethics, a reflection of family pressure. Because there is a particular tweet of a lady that I'm going to read right now, a particular story from Carrots. She said, I carried a card all my life that stated that in case I had an accident, pay attention, no, you people should be wise in this life.
Have sense.
Have sense. Common sense is not common.
And it's not just by going to school.
Yes, it's not. That one is educational sense. When you used to go to Lagos and go and learn on that kind of sense. So you need to have sense. Pay attention. I carried a card all my life that stated that in case I had an accident and needed a blood transfusion, I should be left to die. Let me walk you through the process. You are Jehovah's Witness. Just in case you are in an accident, I prepare ahead as your father. Write you a note, put it in your pocket. You carry it around like anointing oil, like a mantle, like a placard. If you have an accident, they can touch you, but whatever it is that is needed to save your life, be it blood transfusion, that has anything to do with blood really, should not be done. You should be left to die. Like that's an intentional plan to the other side. Now wait, only when you leave that organization will you realize the level of psychological damage that has been done to you. And I always say something. The best people to tell you about somewhere is people that have visited.
Yeah.
I used to tell somebody, you cannot be as mad as I am. I've tasted worldliness, I've tasted Christianity, and I tell you, choose Jesus. It's because I've tasted the word and there's nothing there. It's a journey. Now she says, everything that David Ondeyi has said is true. But to answer your question, and what is the question? The question is, but what exactly will the church do to you if you take that blood?
Okay.
What's the consequence that's so great that they can't dare to take the blood? And she said, to answer your question, the person will be disfellowshipped from the organization, meaning you'll be separated, dismembered, cut off.
It'd be like New Year resolution, they will cut you off.
Like bad habits.
Yeah.
Bro, this means that everyone you used to know will not communicate with you anymore. Not your parents, not your siblings, not your friends, not any member of the organization. You will be an outcast. If you live with your parents prior to the incident, after you survive, say, oh yeah, oh.
I know die again.
It was not even you, oh. It was other people that took the initiative on your behalf to save your life.
Yeah.
After, you will be thrown out of the house and disowned. On the last episode, we were talking about something disowning. Yeah. And we're like, disowning is too much. Like, disowning is a very big thing.
I remember,
Why would you mean disown?
Yeah.
It's too big. The same thing happens if you marry a Christian from another denomination.
Yeah.
Like a Christian, but another
Yeah.
denomination.
Yeah.
This religion really ruined my family. I had to run away. Now, this is somebody that has been there, done that, and conquered.
Unrelated, but maybe this is the reason why we are now seeing less of Jehovah's Witness, because up until this, I've actually almost forgotten that they exist.
Actually, they always
they see their briefcase
their
and
pamphlets.
umbrella. Yeah.
You think your religious doctrines are crazy? Here are more doctrines that make absolutely no sense, guys. 1, refusal of blood transfusions. This one is by Jehovah's Witness. Official doctrine is based on interpretation of Acts chapter 15, verse 28 to 29. Abstain from blood.
Wait, so if they need blood transfusion, nothing for them.
Their blood or your life.
Blood of Jesus. I beg, help us.
Like, it does not really make sense that you are at the verge of death and you need blood to be transfused into you, and you cannot allow that.
They solely believe in the blood of Jesus.
They don't take Holy Communion either.
Abstain from blood. Next.
Deliverance instead of medicine. Some churches, do you know what they do? Instead of going to hospital for medical consultation, they'll go and sit down in church and be praying. I did not say prayer is not good though. My name is David for a reason.
David. Unfortunately, it doesn't stop there. Some people, while delivering, they still give you strokes of canes, flogging during deliverance.
That one is next. Flogging to deliver you from demons. Cane. Insisting that pregnant women must give birth in your church. Your church is now what? Delivery room.
Yaladura.
Oh.
What do they call those? Agbebi, Abi, what's it called? Yagbebi. They will now say you should come and do Igbele, especially those people that have pregnancy complications. They will now say, no, you cannot do CS. CS is against. They cannot tear you. They cannot go into you. Please come into church for fasting and prayer, and you leave the hospital ward and you take that pregnant woman to a church just because your doctrine does not believe in the medicine. Abana.
At least if you don't love yourself, love your child. And God loves you. That's why God created hospital. True man. For you to go there and deliver safe and sound. Please. Next.
No jewelry, no makeup.
If you make up, you are making up your way to hell. How do you people believe this? Pour me water, guy. Pour me water.
No jewelry, no makeup in 2020. Like
big 2025.
And the fact that people still believe and hold strongly onto it.
I need to understand the concept of the scripture.
I don't want to understand.
No, I want to understand. I want to give them a chance. Benefit of doubt. It's part of my nature. I mean, I'm the only.
Okay, they can explain, but I don't think I will understand. Because, guy, how do you understand that? No jewelry, no fashion, no sense of fashion in 2026.
Let me shock you. Banning of Christmas. I'm sorry I'm wearing this cap to say your own point, but let me off the cap for you. Why are you banning Christmas?
Why don't you believe in Christmas?
You don't want to celebrate Jesus.
Why? Like,
why? Why?
And yes, we also have to talk about traditional customs.
For example,
culture that tells us that the woman has to drink the water that was used to bathe the corpse of the husband.
Just to show that she's not killed the
Just
husband.
to show her innocence. Guy, like...
No, wait. Let me even blow their mind. Let me shock you with that particular doctrine. Yeah. Even if I'm not the one that killed my wife, after drinking what you have used to bathe her, will I still not die?
Now you've killed me.
No, Osapolo answer. Will I not die?
Now you've killed me.
Because is that just saying in my distance? I just said with death. Because what is this? Let me even shock you again. Some of you say that women cannot lead prayer.
How about now?
Yeah. How about now? How about now? After darkness covered the earth and then God tore the veil from top to bottom. Top to bottom, God cut the veil. You still do not want to allow people to have access. I'm not even shocked. But you know people that pay me the most? Some of you that still confess your sin to a fellow man. Your priest. You know those ones? This is special. You deserve a dovey of that. I'm not even going to be pained because at this point, I've seen a lot of back and forth about your doctrines, but not seeing pain me more than this one.
What's that?
That the pastor must name all the babies. Like his pastor that will give my own child name. Pastor will not give my child.
No, there's no issue in pastor naming your children, but must.
Yes, I mean, the pastor is speaking the name.
Oh, now pastor will pick name
pastor,
selection.
yes. We say your own name is Golgotha.
Guy, how did you remember that?
Because that's one that I know.
Golgotha, you know someone that is being Golgotha. Guy, serious. To wrap this up here, is so unbelievable that in 2025, 2026, I still believe there are people that don't take polo vaccines. And it was so evident during COVID-19. They will tell you, no. Vaccine? No. They want to...
Against it.
They want to take you into 666 Antichrist. Vaccine is going to make you... Please and please, this is... I don't know how you guys cope with these doctrines, sincerely. And witchcraft also. A child will have bipolar disorder. Before you know, they start to call you witch. They tag you as a witch. Yeah. They start beating you. They start flogging you. And they take you through... Guy,
Those of you, I know this one will annoy some of you, but then I don't care. But then, you give birth to a particular child. The child dies. You give birth to another one. Because of, let's say, jaundice, the child dies again. You do not take the necessary steps. The child dies again. You're not standing with them, Abiku. The new one that you now born tomorrow. You have prepared the cutlass down. You have found that cutlass. The moment that you born the child, the moment you give birth to the child, you just sharply put cutlass on the waist. That if you go.
Okay, so there's a first story on that. There's this guy, they believe that is an Abiku. They name him an Abiku. They believe he's an Abiku. Okay. He's been coming. It's now the 7th time. They now told the parents that, you see this child, the child must not go to the market. This guy will never ever. So the Yoruba name is Manyungbe. Manyungbe. So like, don't go to the bush or don't go to the market. Do you understand? So that guy never goes to the market until he got to a stage. The guy was tired of his life. But fortunately for him, his parents, the genotype of his parents didn't match. So they've been giving birth to SS. So they are sickle cells. Children have been dying. But fortunately for him, he is not SS. Yes.
By the time that guy meets a feminist and he has to go to the market.
But right now, yeah, the guy now goes to the market. Say fuck all that.
He goes to the market now.
Yeah,
okay. You see now. You people, please, all of these things. You can.
Yeah, and it is very important for us to tell people that this is why I respect Reverend Kumuyi. Is it Pastor Kumuyi? Pastor Kumuyi now, because it makes sense that you believe in something over time, and it shows maturity. It shows intelligence. It shows that you are intellectual for you to believe in something at some certain point, not believe in it anymore, or upgrade the belief or change your belief. Because you see, evolve, and something that is very, very constant in life is change. You get to know more. You get to know more about something better. And which is why I give respect to Pastor Kumuyi. Over the years, you know people from their church now, don't do this, don't watch TV, it is an evil box. But now, don't worry, they watch, now for phone, they watch online service for Pastor Kumuyi now.
Yes, now.
So it is fine for you to always make research, be logical about so many things that you believe in. And look at this girl that that stopped believing in Jehovah's Witness, that they cut her off and she ran away from home.
Yeah.
It is fine. Fight for your freedom. Fight for understanding. The Bible says my people perish because they lack what? Lack of knowledge. So seek knowledge.
If you donated to Aunty Esther's fundraising, would you have asked for your money back? Or would you still ask for your money back? Because personally, I've done it for God. I don't know. So let me know in the comment section if you would actually ask for your money back. And if you're in Aunty Esther's shoes and you have a great conviction for your doctrine and you can't step away, what would you do in this case? Because this is a case of cancer, life-threatening.
Yeah.
And the case of you actually taking the blood and actually surviving. So what will you do? And personally, I feel churches are meant to be safe spaces. A church is meant to be a safe space, actually. So if a member of your church does something outside a doctrine that you have laid straight, does it not give an avenue to actually bring the person in, forgive, and help the person to recover better and to be a better person to the community? We need to help ourselves in Nigeria and as Nigerians with our doctrines and our systems.
Yeah, also, in the comment section, just tell us, what's that doctrine that you've heard or you've seen or you've experienced that is very, very barbaric? Please, tell us.
I need to know, please.
So it's very sad to come from this Aunty Esther story and knowing how sad it is. And the fact that we're in December. So it means that, December busy. Oh yeah, December busy. I'm in December and it's going to get busy. December busy. Ah, God damn it.
You're a pastor not long ago. You're a pastor not long ago.
Okay, guys, yeah. So Paul's posted the top 10 highest grossing Nigerian movies over the weekend. And let me read it out to you guys. This list is so shocking. And I think I want to talk about it, and we have to talk about it. So yeah, top 10 highest grossing Nigerian films ever. Everybody Loves Jennifer, 1.88 billion naira. A Tribe Called Judah, another movie by Funke, 1.4 billion naira. Omogeto the Saga, 678 million naira. Battle on Booker Street, another movie by
Jennifer.
Auntie, 668 million naira. Now, the first movie that doesn't belong to our auntie, Ginger, that is grossing 521 million naira. And I think this is the only movie that has been released this year that is topping this chart. Yes. Alakada, Bad and Bougie, yes, by you know who now?
Tonya Imako.
The Ovasabi auntie. So he's grossing 500 million naira, over 500 million naira. And The Wedding Party, 452 million naira, that ranks number 7. Ranking at number 8 is The Wedding Party Part 2, which is grossing 433 million naira. And Ori Rebet, 419 million naira. And the OG of Demo, Chief Daddy. I really think this movie did a lot in the Nollywood industry. Yeah, I believe. Like, he gave this kind of rebranding, which I believe is the format that a lot of them are now following. And it's grossing 387 million naira. So, guy, I think there's a very important conversation that we must all have, that these Nollywood films are starting to feel like someone pressed read on several leftover points. Similar storylines. Scripts feels rushed. There's this movie I watched recently, Ginger. Ginger came out this year, ba? Yes, this year. So, this is a very sad story. There was this date that I was supposed to go on. I didn't want to go because I know when I get to the movies, Nollywood. Guy, and I know, you understand? I know what I want to go on. My fear, and this is not the first time this is happening, this is not the second time. But I was just like, okay, let me just go. And this girl, I told her to like check online what are the movies they'll be showing. She said, okay, I'll be free by this time. This is the movie that'll be up, Ginger. Like, okay, let me just go. Like, let me just honor you. You know when you want to honor someone, okay, I want to honor the dates, like let's just go and have fun. And there and then when I got in, guy, yes, the money pay me. Because if I was to pay 6,000 alone, I would know, okay, it's just me.
Yeah.
But imagine having to pay 6,000 for yourself and for
someone else
just to get popcorn and, you know now, the normal pet cook. And we got inside and this movie started. Yimika. Ginger is one of the worst movies I've seen. Guys, see, I'm serious. Cinema movies, one of the worst movies I've seen.
Are you serious? But I saw a lot of PR about that Ginger movie though.
Guy, now so they do and now waiting vex me past be that. But we go talk about those PR later. When I got into the cinema, we started this movie. Guy, I was so sure that I was not going to get anything from it.
No, I've not seen it though.
The PR made me like, I was hyped, like, okay, this Kiki and the other 3 musketeers here. Guy, that is what it is, bro. Content creators, okay, there are actresses there. Like, I was hoping that, okay, let me see what these women will pull up. Guy, I didn't know when I started playing gaming.
You're playing games?
Okay, I hope playing football. The story is, it looks like when you combine content, like, oh yeah, you do this, content creators, yeah, do your own skits, 4 sisters, or 4 friends, they miss themselves, one is Raz, one is... Guy, I'm sorry, yes, the movie will make sense to a lot of people, but to me, the story was so bad. The story feels rushed. It was, yes, and there's one problem. There was a scene in the movie where Timine was shooting, where there was riots in the parlor.
Yeah.
The scene was not colored.
The scene...
Yes, the scene was not colored.
No color grading.
No color grading on that scene. I'm
Crazy.
like, this is 2025. Imagine things we used to complain about in 2015, 2016 about this normal, you know, that time you go rent CD. Watch CD for DVD.
Yeah.
Like the normal errors that are there, but we've just made sure that the colors are brighter. The story is popping. It feels it. That's why I said I'll tag it as pop. Because it's so bad. It's so bad. And I don't know why people are not talking about it.
Personally, I see a lot of blockbuster movies from the Nigerian industry. Nollywood is one of the biggest in the world. Yeah. According to research here, I know that Nollywood is the second largest film industry by output. We produce about 2,500 movies yearly.
Yeah.
Plus bad and good. Kulia for Lion joined the likes of
Kemi Adetiba. Is it the ones that are doing well?
Yeah, the ones that are doing well and the ones that are doing bad. I mean, we pack all of them into the same crates.
Yeah.
2,500 plus movies in a year, yes. And India is number 1.
Yeah.
India produces also good movies and bad movies.
Yeah.
We see more of India's good movies on our Netflix and all like that. So,
good storyline, guy.
good storylines.
Guy.
Even if you want to do Baobab.
I'm waiting the vex. Even if the edit to be there. Like
the film tree could be there. The side effects could be there. Yeah.
But these people have good stories.
Exactly.
And that is what I'm saying. Good actors also. We've come to a point whereby I'm sorry that I'm taking this out of you. Content creators are now the actors. Skit makers. Yeah, let me just put that skit makers. Skit makers are now the people that we use to sell movies. Why not us just create a proper movie industry whereby good actors, trained actors can audition for movies and we see them more on our screen.
That was created. Growing up, I used to hear about cast calls.
Okay,
You know, I wanted to be an actor growing up. Hi guys, in case you are looking for an actor, I dey act shaggy.
Check, bro.
You want to act poverty, I can act it.
Because it's your reality, Abi. Sorry.
Why are you spreading my dirty linen on the
Sorry.
hanger? You just broke my private life outside. I'll never be broke in my life.
Amen.
If you need rich boy, sugar boy, I'm available.
Yeah.
Just put me on any road. If it's Ifa, like Buffalo, okay, Ifa can see para, Ibideko, Jeko, and many like that. I can say that. But then, growing up, I used to see a lot of cast calls, and whenever cast calls are happening here, it is a big event. It is something that is extremely important for people that are looking to get into the acting space. People are ready to show their talents properly. People are taking on big venues, standing in front of judges, being judged by talent. Now, if you open a YouTube account and you start creating content, everybody's calling you up for a movie gig. For example, Aquaman. Now, this Aquaman, the moment, did I just say,
yeah.
Trust me.
It's featured in movies already.
And then Victor has featured him in like 3 skits already. Now, you would not be shocked if
those are even skits. I won't be surprised when I start seeing even movies.
I'm saying now, you can see the trend where it goes. It goes from you being featured in little things. If you're under there, like, oh,
this guy has a face. This guy has a face.
You have this face. You have the crowd.
Yeah.
Once they see you have the crowd, you are the thrill of the moment. The only person that I'm shocked that has not acted is Bella.
Yeah. See you.
Bella has acted.
Bella has acted now.
Bella has acted.
Bella and Jarvis. There was a guy that did one high school movie like that on YouTube series, Sha.
Are you serious?
Yeah, YouTube series.
I didn't even know about that. But you see, I will not be shocked if that has happened here.
Yeah.
I'll definitely review that after. Now, you see this particular trend. You know that the movie industry, naturally, from way back, always gatekeep. There is no way you are getting into the movie industry without knowing somebody. I'm saying this without apologies to anybody. UNESCO. Nobody would say that that's a lie. Richard Mufedamijo has said it when he was.
Those guys acted movie. Those guys told stories.
They were the ones in the business. When Bovi really wanted to break out here, he was one of the people that he met. And he said Richard told him that you can't get into the movie industry with this level of scripts. He had to work with him and be his PA for a while before Bovi had to find himself in another sphere and all like that. Now, we know the amount of gatekeeping that happens with the legends. We know the likes of Joke Silva, the likes of Kuya Folanyo, and the likes of Kelvin Ikeduba. People that really were involved with the talent. Once you have this particular talent, they just cast you for that role.
People became celebrities because of their acting talent.
Exactly. But now people are now acting before acting.
Yeah. And that's the problem to me. That's the problem to me. And yes, like you said, PR. These people will write very, very whack story.
Yeah.
They will give it the best PR you would ever find.
Just like Glow. Glow's network is always bad, but check Glow advertisements.
Just the way Nigeria is very bad, and yes, we are the giant of Africa. So it's a reality of Nigeria that is reflecting in the Nollywood scene. And the PR, dope. You'll be hyped about the movie. And when you now go, you see what has been presented to you and what you're watching. The quality is very bad. And professionalism has to come into question. Yes, the directors we have now are doing very, very good job. Like, very, very good job. I would not lie. Very good job. The cinematography is getting better.
It's getting better.
Professionalism is getting into it. But the people that write the stories, the people that produce the movies, the people that act the movies, where is the professionalism? Everybody just the hustle.
I think it's because favoritism has taken over merit and because nepotism is everywhere, definitely. And also, everybody's an industry OG. Every single person is an industry OG. And you just all want to blow. Nobody wants to actually build. Now, we are looking at talents being stuck in schools. Now, you go to school and go and study theater arts. And you come out, somebody just has 120k followers on Instagram, shoots like...
Featured
in a skit, and that's all. The person is in a movie. And you have gone 4 years, still looking for your first blockbuster movie.
Not even first blockbuster, first casting role.
And you expect that to be encouraging. People that are actually professionals, the technocrats of this particular craft here, they are not getting the visibility they need to get. There are no more casting calls for people that have the talent to actually come and showcase the talent. I will not sugarcoat things to say that there's no real leadership amongst them, amongst the whole acting community. No real leadership. Because if there is actually great leadership, no producer is going to produce a movie and know that this movie is bad and still get away with it. Everybody will scrutinize their own work personally and make sure they are vetting and revetting properly. It will become a very conscious effort to make sure you are producing well. And now the amount of nepotism involved means that only the faces that we know that produce movies are going to get proper promotions. If Funke actually produces a movie and you produce a movie after your years of working hard to become an actor professionally and you finally produce, there is no way you are getting more PR than her.
That's normal.
So it is done by who we know, not by who actually does the best job.
So now, from what you're saying, you're talking about a leadership that can allow people that are actually technocrats to grow in this business.
Exactly.
Because it's very, very important. Because it's very, very important. Guy, I cannot reiterate that. Growing up, we used to watch movies that they have mad replay values, guy.
Replay value is necessary.
Mad replay values. Now, watch Jago, watch Ageshikole, watch Lishabi, watch... you'll be very, very confused at some point where you just enter into a room and they're watching a movie. You'll be like, wait, is this Jago or Agashikoli? Because it looks almost the same guy. The same pattern, the same actors, the same guy. You will see the same actors in almost all the movies, which is not supposed to be. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is, I know a lot of people will say, what do you guys know about movies? Bro, we do not know a lot about movies, but we know small.
The little we know.
The little we are seeing on our screen, please make it better. Please let us enjoy it. The music world is traveling everywhere. We don't need to be musicians to appreciate the fact that our artists are doing very, very good job at what they're doing. Forget PRs, yes, the budget, the money that goes into this is a lot. I'm not disputing that. But please, just try to make them good. Kemi Adetiba is doing a wonderful job. The Afro-Lions are doing a wonderful job. Funke Akindele, yes, I will even give her more credit because she's someone that discovers talent and she's ready to work with talent.
Yeah,
I give her credit for that. But storyline, do you understand? I don't want to say too much because she's someone we love. But please, I beg. I just like this week. I've just been like, cinemas now. We have to go to the cinemas. See what Eldolade has been doing about his warlord. But I'm not hyped. I'm not hyped enough to go because I know I've been disappointed over time. Behind the scene, yes. Is it going to be fun? I hope so. But because I've been disappointed over the years, I saw Farmer's Bride last year. I regretted. Guy, this thing they pay me. Forget the fact that
you keep carrying women to dates and you don't tell me.
Guy, because women enjoy it. And yes, maybe some of them enjoy the movies. I will not lie, but as a creator, like, I want to enjoy proper movie. A movie that I will watch and be like, wait, imagine Thunderbolt of how many years back? I still remember the story. I still remember everything that happened in that Thunderbolt. That's Magon, part 1, part 2, part 3. I can still remember it because of how good the movie was. But do we still have stories like that?
If you are going
to kill a monkey, maybe.
If you are going to look at it from the angle of we as consumers, looking at these movies and saying these are not good enough. I want to imagine what it will feel like being the manager of Netflix or sitting down as the Netflix board and acclimatizing myself with Nollywood, knowing that the impact of Nollywood is this disturbing.
Are we going to act like we don't know what is happening with Netflix and Nollywood? Just for you to see that is enough proof that the company is detaching themselves gradually from Nollywood.
How did Netflix enter? You ask me. When Nigeria wanted to get into the global space with Nollywood and we started, clamoring for that global attention, Netflix said, okay, all right, let's get into it.
Let's check this market
out. I mean, Genevieve Unaji came one time. Lionsheart. I still remember how Lionsheart was. It was crazy. Lionsheart was one of the movies that made me see Genevieve in the whole Genevieve.
Yeah.
As she is. Such a gorgeous woman, by the way. Between 2016 and 2023, 80 Nigerian titles have been licensed. Nigerian content made 12 to 15% of all African Netflix content. Like, giant of Africa in that space. That's all. Like, you are really the giant of Africa in that space. What goes next is that you start doing quality movies that keep you on the map.
Yeah.
You start doing quality stuff that keep you and keep your consumers glued to the screen. It's not a hard work here. It can be a hard work to do, but then it's a no-brainer.
What it takes is professionalism.
Just
keep being professional.
Just keep being professional. The same way Lionheart could actually keep it professional and do the same thing. You could just replicate here and just learn from the best. But Nollywood said, nope. We'll take the money and dim it down a notch. Yeah. So several originals have been commissioned, and when it was the chance for us to actually hit the global stage, Netflix found it and said, this is not working, guys. This is not working. They packed their bags and we are out of Nigeria because we're getting the money, but we're not getting the quality. And quality is what keeps a market. Netflix is trying to buy Warner Bros. It's not because of anything. It's because of a simple thing. They know that Warner Bros. Is delivering quality.
There's quality in this market.
Quality in this market. And nobody wants to pay for quantity over quality. Netflix is saying they are going to head out of this particular market because they are not getting quality. And Nigerians are saying Netflix actually hates them. No! Netflix doesn't hate you. Your producers hate you. Because if your producers love you, they will give you quality. Here is a man that has spent up to 20K on women and
Guy, I
himself.
cannot count the number of movies.
I feel your pain, my brother.
Number of trash. I don't go use my eyes.
More than two. The money is plenty. He's going on dates and the dates are failing. This is a man. This is a man that is looking to enter into the relationship space of Nigeria, and Nigerian producers are not doing anything to help his love life.
See, what Netflix did in 2024, whereby they did, okay, all of you come together, let's dine and wine. In 2024, they called majorly all movie producers in Nigeria together in Lagos. In 2024, okay, let's dine. And low-key, they were already telling themselves that I'm on a last supper abilities. You know when Jesus wanted to leave them? It's like, okay, come, break the bread, drink the wine, and do this in remembrance of me. Yeah.
Right.
So after that event, Netflix stopped most of the original commissions. They stopped most global releases. They stopped really, really buying into the Nigerian market. And you will see the effect after 2023, 2024, 2025. You will see the drop in the numbers of movies that Netflix has sponsored here in Africa, or let me just say here in Nigeria, because we're talking about Nollywood here. And I don't blame them. It's just a result, like you said, it's a result of the lack of quality that we're pushing out. Yes, it's December season, December breezy. No worry, movies go see food the cinema.
I know, right?
They will still want to make that money. So please, let's just stop with the hustle. Let's just stop with the hustle. And I think creators need to start talking about movies.
We do not have enough movie reviews in Nigeria.
Movie reviews in Nigeria, we don't have enough content creators on them. So that is why the producers can shun out anything and pay some people, and they get the good reviews.
I don't know why Nigerians keep rushing to see movies when we actually know that they are not great. It's a question you should ask yourself. Why are you still rushing to watch a movie that you know is not going to be great? If you are a Nigerian and you know that movies are not great, please come out and say the truth.
Yeah.
Talk and let us know that these movies are not great. And also, we are also part of the problem because we reward mediocrity a lot of the times. See a man here that is not rewarding mediocrity. Well done, brother.
Oh, mommy, I'll talk.
Say your mind.
I don't lose money.
It's not until you lose money before you actually speak of your mind. Say your mind. And also, I think Nollywood should actually slow down production. Too much movies in a year causes too much quantity and zero quality. Kuli Afolayan doesn't drop movie all the time.
The same actors that you use in this movie, they have a set here, they have a set here, they have a set here. How do you expect them to give their best in delivering the scripts they have with them?
Kuli Afolayan doesn't even produce a lot of movies. Once it comes, everybody knows that. Bangali. Well done, sir. Banga. We don't care how long we have to wait for it. We will keep the suspense and we are going to wait for it. So please, Nigerians, let us help ourselves by telling ourselves the truth and also tell the producers the truth.
Yeah. Another thing is you guys should stop recycling actors and actresses. There is no...
Hey!
Big shout out to Timini. Big shout out to Bimbo.
Timini, yeah. Bimbo, yeah. Timini, yeah. Bimbo, yeah. Timini, yeah. Timini, yeah. Ever power ni Timini.
Please bring new people to our screen. Yeah. It's just a normal thing that we consumers are asking for. Like me, I'm basically asking for this. Let us see new talents. There are talents all over Nigeria. Let us recruit more people and bring them to the screen.
See new chemistry.
If we need more movie training academy, Nollywood Academy, let us create some so that people can enroll and get trained and feature in movies, make stars. So to wrap this up, I just want to ask you guys that enjoy Nollywood. What was that one movie that you were very, very hyped about? And when you went to see it, it was so underwhelming. You were just like... just finish these 2 hours, make I go. I beg, drop the name. And yes, they go say we are negative. That movie that you were very underwhelmed about, and when you saw it, you believe that every other person should see it. It's a very good story because we create good stories also. Say it in the comment section, drop it, make people go watch them. And me, I go watch them. I love movies. I love good movies. Yeah. So,
and you finally find love.
We now buy movies and we find love because of the quality. So still on this Nollywood palaver, let's listen to actor Bimbo Akintola.
You know, you supported the current president when
Yes,
he was
I did.
running for office.
Wow.
Somebody annoyed.
Okay.
Yes, that was I thought something happened.
Nigerians are annoyed. Don't bully other people.
Yeah.
We have our right to difference of opinion.
Yeah.
You don't like this man? Yes. You have the right not to like him.
Yeah.
You prefer this person? Gobbers, good for you. But then somebody, they bullied Aunty Esther to a point that somebody wrote something that was so... I don't have the words to describe it.
Offended you deeply.
So deeply.
Yeah.
And I now did this video saying, you know what?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going for the same person. Kill me. Feel free.
Yeah.
Kill me.
Yeah.
Let me see you kill me. Let me see you change my mind with your bullying. We need to stop it. We need to understand that we can never agree with everybody.
Yeah.
That's what makes us great. That's what makes us beautiful. It makes us different. If we're all the same, it'd be a boring life, honestly.
Yeah.
Till tomorrow, you might not agree that he was the best person for the job. But at that point, that's who I wanted.
Yeah.
That's who I voted for.
Yeah.
So we just heard her say, I supported Bola Ahmed Tinubu during the last election because someone annoyed me with their bullying. You know, Aunty Joke, she was talking about Joke Silva.
Yeah.
That Nigerians bullied her because of some things that she wrote that they were coming for. And she said, okay, because you guys are bullying this, that is why I will support this presidential candidate.
I'm not putting you on a pedestal, ma, but with whom much is given, much is expected. Yes, and there is a particular level of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that is expected of people with great responsibility. Yeah, and you're a public figure. As public figures, you need to watch what you say on the internet. Now, this is deduced as this, and we have deduced that what you are saying is you got angry and put my own life in danger because I'm going to take it personal. Now, we are buying the fuel at 1,000. I'm not angry with you. We are both buying together at 1,000. But are you happy now? Like, I hope your anger has subsided.
She said she doesn't like bullying.
Yeah, I'm sorry that Aunty Joke was bullied. We are a fan of Aunty Joke. I'm your fan too on To Kill a Monkey. But I hope your anger has subsided so that by the next election, you actually now vote without anger. Just
So yeah, to read this, Eric Google at it. It says, cancel me, but the one thing I would never encourage in this world is passive conviction in the face of a perceived existential threat. He said, if I were 230 million Nigerians, nobody who campaigned for Tinubu would ever make a single sale of anything in this country again. But I'm not sure, so we move. Everyone is free to make their choices and hold their opinions, but if your choices support the continued extermination of Nigerian lives, then may the law oppose me continually if I ever absolve you of the consequences of that choice for as long as you hold it with your chest. That's it. Nobody should gaslight Nigerians, I beg.
in 2012, it was seen that this same Bimbo Akintola was outside leading chants during Occupy Nigeria, shouting down Goodluck Jonathan after fuel subsidies were removed. Fast forward 2023, she's campaigning for Tinubu. Who removed the subsidies again on day one?
Yeah.
As he got into office, he removed the subsidies. Inflation hits 34% in Nigeria by 2025. Yet, she supported him enthusiastically and says that the push came from someone who bullied her, who bullied someone she loved very much online.
Is that what you call bullying? I mean, a celebrity supporting a candidate that Nigerians feel will ruin their life, and they criticize that decision. Is that bullying?
Well, somebody must have said something, like he said. Somebody, let's not remove the fact. Somebody said something to Aunty Joke. Now, somebody said something to Aunty Joke. She got pissed by that, and she said she was bullied into that decision. Still of the same feather. Don't mistake what you have said, ma. Still of the same feather. Please, let's not mistake it that you were not bullied into that decision. Someone you loved was bullied and you felt you needed to take that decision.
In defense of Aunty Joke, I will also support the person that I mean that
Aunty Joke is supporting. I put it to you, ma, that you had it behind you, inside you, by your side, under you, on top of you, that you're going to vote for Tinubu from the beginning. And that as evidence.
And she should stop gaslighting us
and you are trying to
making us guilty for our choice of supporting. Because I don't know why celebrities do this. And this is a big question that we need to ask ourselves or ask the celebrities, that you guys have big influence. You have influence on people. Nigerians believe that Nigerians have given you the support that has made you who you are, that's given you the voice you have. Sometimes they even pay you to support these people. So when you choose to go that route, to take a decision that affects my life, I should have a voice in it. I should be able to call you and tell you that, see, what you're doing, maybe you're not thinking it through, but if you go really with this, it's going to affect a lot of people. Yes, everybody walking on the street can make their decisions and don't get any backlash about it. But for the fact that you can influence, public figure, and you can influence every other person, we should be able to make sure that that decision you're taking it with enough conviction, not because they bullied Aunty Joke. So that's why you want to support a candidate. Even
that's your proof. Whether
the person is the right candidate, whether the person is the wrong candidate, the reason and your conviction for supporting that candidate is wrong.
Yeah, by all ramifications, please.
It's wrong. So, as Nigerians, make we always calm down, especially the celebrities, when you are being questioned about your political stance, because we believe that your political stance can affect my life. And Nigerian celebrities need to realize that. That's just what I would say.
We can come at you to ask why you are choosing to do what you are doing and try to let you know that this decision you are making is the wrong one. You can try to tell me yours is the right one, but we can see the way your right choice is going. I mean, you are both buying fuel at 1,000.
Obviously.
We are both at the 34% inflation in 2025. We are seeing the amount of banditry and the amount of kidnapping happening in the country. We are seeing the insecurity that is happening in the country. I believe your decision, your right decision, I believe you are both reaping the fruit of your own labor.
I like when Eric said that, don't gaslight Nigeria.
Don't gaslight.
Gaslighting us.
Don't gaslight. Don't gaslight. Inflation is choking everybody. Palliative is not reaching half of the country. Insecurity is still ongoing. And a lot of these things. Without sentiments, please. People want accountability, and we are going to hold you accountable for every single action that you have taken. And one of the actions you have taken is that you supported Tinubu, you voted in Tinubu, and Tinubu won the election. Now you are meant to be held accountable for this particular thing that you have done. And if Nigerians come at you and come for you that this person you voted for is not doing well, please take the heat. No bullying. We do not say yes to online bullying. We don't support bullying, but please take the heat because you cooked it. There is also something that happens in Nigeria, apart from this bullying, is the fact that we feel that suffering should be transferred through generations.
Suffering and smiling.
Real. Now, this particular story is one I would love to read for everyone to hear. And it was posted by a particular Esquire. The news of the boy who took his life in law school because he was denied sitting for the bar exams is truly disturbing. It reminds me of Dora Akuchi, who was my senior in my university days and who faced a similar fate. Dora was not just my senior, she was the LOSA president of my faculty in her time and also a very dear friend who also looked out for me in any way she could in her capacity. Dora became the faculty president due to her brilliance, having the highest GPA in the class, which was the school requirement for taking up the position at the time and which qualified her to assume the role of president. She served, and as every leader must face it, she was loved and hated at the same time. Dora's misfortune, as I would call it, started the very day she assumed her role as faculty president. Prior to that, she was just a regular smart student who had only once held the role of a class representative in her second year. Taking up this position meant taking on more responsibilities, among which was organizing the annual LOSA dinner for the faculty. As any law students will know, organizing the LOSA dinner is always an avenue for the executive to raise funds, either from school or from external sources. Dora did so mostly from external sources. Her dinner was one of a kind, attracting notable people from the profession all over the country to the dinner, from learned silks to politicians and various big names. Some lecturers and classmates felt she had made so much money from this and didn't carry them along. They started inviting her from panel to panel to answer petitions of fund mismanagement. She survived them all and made it to law school. She was posted to the Lagos campus. We all thought it had ended. Dora survived law school, the extension period and all. Just for the day bar finals were to start, she was called out and sent out of the hall that the council had received a petition of fund mismanagement from her school and that she should go and rectify it. That was how Dora was not allowed to sit for bar finals. She started traveling from Lagos to Ebonyi to Abuja just to sort this issue out. And on one of those occasions, she lost her life in a fatal road accident. It raised serious uproar in the school among students. There were protests and all. Nothing happened. I don't even know how I feel about the way the Council of Legal Education handles issues like this, but something is not right with leaving a student who has not met all your requirements uninformed until the day of bar finals before you can inform him that he won't sit for exams. Give the person some atom of dignity and let them know beforehand so as to take necessary steps ahead of time. And for anyone who will be going through law school in the nearest future, please, at any moment in time you feel it's now too much on you for whatever reason, please know that you have the option of withdrawing. It's not a do or die affair. Law is not the entirety of life, and you can always find purpose elsewhere. or even step back and come back whenever you're ready. May the souls of Dora Kuchi and Ayomeposi Ojajuni rest in perfect peace. Amen. Now, this particular story about these two people has also shown that there is a cycle of suffering in Nigeria that seems like it flows from the top of the crown down to the sole of the feet. There was an issue of a particular young man whose father died, and he couldn't make 75% of attendance in his law school attendance.
Yeah, he had queries.
Yeah, he had queries, and just on the day of his exam, he was told he could not sit for the exams without, prior information that he would not be able to. Now, this made him to take his own life. Now, not delving too much into that particular issue of Ojajuni, I would let us go straight up at how suffering or how the leadership of Nigeria or how elders generally in the culture of Nigeria, all cultures, our elders generally have felt that if they have had it hard, we Nigerians, we young ones must have it hard. I mean, even in our houses, in our
grown tough skin.
Yeah, in our homes, sometimes our parents don't want us to have it easy. Let's be factual. Sometimes if you tell your parents that you work remotely and you work from home now,
what are you doing? It's Monday morning. You're at home. You're on your bed. Is that what you're supposed to be doing? So yeah, it is. You said it all. You said it all. It's very heartbreaking that I lost a friend to a system that loves to put people through pressure and suffering. Believing that you want to bring out the best in them. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we go too hard on people just because we want the best, which always doesn't work. I mean, we've all come out from the university system that tells where a lecturer will come into the class and tell you A is for God, B is for my children at home, and C is for the best students here, and D is for the rest of you. Not that he intentionally wants you to fail, but he wants to put you guys through a lot of pressure just for you to succeed. Do you understand? And they do not care what's that pressure, the consequences of that pressure on each and every one of us. And at the end of the day, it was found that the girl was innocent.
Yeah.
So you denied her access to a lifelong dream just because she served a student association, which at the end of the day, she lost her life, not fulfilling her dream. It is very difficult for me to understand why in this part of the world, we do not understand that a lot of people go through a lot of things.
Just in case you think everybody beside you is normal in Nigeria, please know that the person beside you might not actually be normal. Ask me why I say so. The Nigeria's mental health data says that suicide rates in Nigeria is 17.3 per 100,000, higher than the global average. Higher than the global average, meaning that you can think 17.3 is low, but out of that 17.3, only you can have like 1-2 points beside you, just for you to know that you are not safe. And you might be amongst this number. Please do not commit suicide. We do not want you to commit suicide. There is a whole lot of beautiful things with life than actually committing suicide. Up to 30% of Nigerian undergraduates report suicidal thoughts. Research from multiple universities have actually said this. And you will see that the Mental Health Act of 2023 exists, but it is under-enforced in academic institutions. Why? Because the right infrastructures, the right systems, the right structures have not been put in place for these things to actually perform, for these things to actually work out. In UK, there are bereavement deferrals that are standards for them. Universities must provide academic accommodations for people that are bereaved, for people that are disabled. In the US, campuses legally must make accommodations under ADA. Ghana and Kenya have flexible exam deferral system. Now, to defer exams is even hard in Nigeria.
Bro,
shock me.
How will you do that? I have an experience with a younger colleague of mine.
Okay.
He had an accident before their final exam. He broke his leg. So he was in the hospital for the period of the time they were writing the exam. He was also preparing for his FYB, blah, blah, blah. So he was traveling up and down. And he was a victim of road accident. You will not believe that this guy wrote exam on the hospital bed.
Like, who took it to him?
The parent went to school, collect the exam paper, took it to the hospital because it's still, like, let me say, 10 kilometers away from the school.
Okay.
The hospital was like 10 kilometers away from the school. He took the exam paper to the school, to the hospital, for him to write the exam in the hospital.
Writing the exam on the hospital bed.
On the hospital bed. So, that guy,
No care for human life, no care for mental
there
health.
is no
in this
dignity,
country.
there is no empathy, there is no compassion.
You wonder where this thing is actually stemming from. There are basics to this here. I'll give you a few examples. For example, you have a supervisor that insults you just because they suffered worse and you're having it easy, or because you're in a private university and they're teaching you after attending 4 public universities. That's one of them. You have lecturers that refuse to sign your form just to teach you a lesson. Those ones are involved. You have nurses that are talking down on you while you're actually shaking and you are sick. You are having malaria and they are telling you that just wait, you are in a hurry, but you are in distress actually. Can you just put yourself in my shoes? If you were me, that is one of it. Also, some people at the passport office, once they find out that you are traveling out of the country, they start to bill you and make sure you pay all the bills you can in Nigeria before you go and enjoy soft life abroad. That's another form of this sufferness that we are talking about. All of this are little things that you can see that are burden. These people enter into managerial roles and enter into leadership roles and administrative roles, and you are wondering, what kind of brain you don't want to use to lead the people? It is this same kind of brain that they use to lead the people. And that's why we have the kind of government that we have today, that they feel every Nigerian must have it hard. It is something we need to break from. It's a cycle we need to break from. Every religious institution also, leaders will guilt-trip young people into silence when they're overwhelmed. When somebody's complaining about mental health, the pastor
You
or
can't
the
even
imam,
ask questions in churches.
exactly, the pastor or the imam is telling you that hold tight,
Yes,
hold
be
tight,
strong.
be strong.
You can go through it. We've gone through worse.
Like we've done 40 days fasting. You can do 42. Me that have ulcer.
See, yeah, guys, it's very, very sad. It's very, very sad. And you will see that the Nigerian law school, like from the experiences and from this Ojajuni story, it represents the bigger problem. It represents the institutions that worship rules but forget people. Yes, you have a rule. You have queries. You must meet this. You must meet this. You must meet that, which is also part of training. Do you understand? I am not speaking against that. But there must be a soft landing for exceptions. Or let me just say, there should be some exceptions. Ask question. Okay, this guy is not meeting up with this quota.
Why?
Why are you not meeting up? Do institutions really care to know why people?
They don't.
You know, someone said something that Nigerians don't care why people commit crime. You know, the other day we were talking about Sheyi Gumi. And I told you I cannot really fault everything he's saying, because he's saying this 7 years old, this 8 years old, this 12 years old are out there carrying guns. He's trying to think from their angle that maybe because they are poor, maybe because they don't have what to eat, maybe because these are valuable reasons why they could have gone into the crimes they are committing. Now this guy has committed a crime, or let me say he has queries, he has wronged. Have we asked enough questions to be like, wait, why? What's happening? Are you sure you're fine? And when you can prove that he's actually not going through anything, then let him face the proper consequences of his action. But when we have a society that do not care about you, you're sick, you're mentally, I don't even think there's any guidance and counseling for people that are mentally down anywhere in Nigeria. Like, I mean, Nigeria as a whole. Create something for maybe local governments. If you have mental illness, if you have guidance and counseling building, that these people are going to counsel you if you're going through trauma, if you're going through.
You hear a quote in Africa that you don't have mental health crisis in Africa.
We don't even believe in it.
You can't be a black man and be having mental issues.
You are supposed to be strong. You're supposed to be strong. So this is what we will keep calling out online. Let us have a system that cares, a system that has empathy, compassion. Da Silva posted something and he said, the day I started my final exams, I told my classmate that my dad just died that morning. They told my professors, the classmates told the professor. He told my professor. Before the paper, my professor walked in, brought a form for me to fill and told me to go home and grieve. I can come write my exam anytime at Fortshire University. Bro, I don't see this happening in Nigeria. I'm sorry.
I just really know that Nigeria needs a mental shift and really need it quick. If this story does not change the mentality of Nigerians on how we actually see mental health, there will really be no call towards bettering the mental health of Nigerians and of Nigeria as a whole. And yeah, with that, guys, we are glad. We are happy. We are. I need something like a shekere or something.
This is my art to everyone.
That's my heart, guys. I bought that heart for you guys.
Yeah,
Don't separate the heart. Don't tear the heart. Don't break it.
I'll break it too.
No,
I'll break it too.
don't break.
I'll break
my
it too.
heart. Now because you don't get person heart, so you manage. Now you won't break the heart.
This way you talk, I go rip. I don't even break. I go rip. So guys, yeah, thank you for
very
staying
much,
with
guys.
us. The whole year it's been very great.
It's been wonderful.
It's been wonderful.
If you be with us back to back, please in the comment section of this YouTube page, please put "We love you."
Just
Just put it there. If you be with us throughout the year, put it there.
no, tell us you love us.
Tell us you love us
I love you.
because my mental health too.
I need
Motivation, guys. Thank you very much for joining us on this particular episode. I remain your host, David Olayimeka.
and I'm that humble guy, Spike the man.
Okay, I'm on Butu. Sharp. Editor, don't call this part. Don't call this part. I'm on go, I beg. Bye.
What is hot?